Давай, Скот, еще можешь сравнять, давай! Гол!
Вот это мощно!
Я тебе говорил за Россию играть!
Red Bull Fuji Drive. Это мощно.
Shortly after 2 a.m. this morning, police were called to the home of Bill Walsh, the Adelaide Crows coach. Police have been contacted by the ambulance service who've been asked to attend in relation to a stabbing. Shortly after the police and ambulance arrived at about the same time, 2 patrols attended with ambulance crews. Ambulance crews immediately rendered first aid and tried to resuscitate Mr Walsh, but unfortunately a doctor declared that he had died shortly afterwards. His wife also suffered a wound and she was provided treatment at the scene and has gone to the Tennis Medical Centre with non-life-threatening injuries. Police were able to establish that around about 2 o'clock the son of the family had attended. There'd been an argument. I can't tell you anything about the argument or the circumstances of that, but as a result of that, both Mr Walsh and his wife received the wounds. And the wounds ultimately caused Mr Walsh's death. Police left to search for the son. Some police left to search for the son, while others remained at the scene. And the son was located at First Avenue, Glenelg East, a short time later, and arrested for murder and detained for a psychiatric assessment. He's now at the Tennis Medical Centre with police, and Mr Walsh is there receiving treatment.
Nick Kyrgios continues his tennis and verbal assault on Wimbledon to make it through to the 3rd round of the championships. Bernard Tomic joins him along with Samantha Stosur, but if Kyrgios is not careful, his mouth will overtake his tennis. Battling sinus and a tough opponent had Kyrgios on edge and swearing at himself. It's a McEnroe-type defence.
What do you think that was all about?
The linesman had an earful and was over it.
It's been reported to the headmaster.
I'm aware of what I'm saying. I'm in pain and I'm playing a tennis match at Wimbledon 2nd round. Bit of stress out there.
At the changeover, with Dad watching, Kyrgios couldn't resist himself.
Does it feel good to be in the chair like up there? Does it feel strong to be on the chair?
I don't know, I just thought he was top dog in the chair, really. You know, he was telling me not to speak to him and all that stuff, so it doesn't really matter now.
It's all part of what Kyrgios brings to the table on the court and off it, endorsing products. But he is a talent, outrageously so at times, a perfect example. The hothead iced down and went on for a comfortable win over the 35th seeded Argentinian, and now faces the red-hot Canadian and 7th seed Milos Raonic. Earlier, Bernard Tomic was in meltdown and ill in the 37-degree heat, but paced himself against talented young Frenchman Hervé. Tomic dismantled his opponent with great restraint, never losing his cool for a straight sets victory.
Oh, wow.
Tomic now has 2 days to think about his next opponent, Novak Djokovic.